Hi, Cal, BHP UK. On the dyno today, we've got one of our absolute favourite engines. It is, of course, Kawasaki's supercharged 1 litre H2 engine. Really got to admire Kawasaki for bringing this forced induction engine to the motorbike market. It's absolutely fantastic. Just things like the whir and the chirp on the supercharger as a tip score supersonic is just enough to make you happy. This particular bike is the Euro 4 bike. It still has the old style white plugs. We have actually developed these now that we can actually do this model OBD2 as well. So we're going to do what we always do, get it run up on the dyno, see what the bike's making as standard. We've done lots and lots of H2 engines, we know what to expect, but what to expect and what you actually get can sometimes be two different things. So let's just make sure we do get what we expect and let's get it run up on the dyno. We will be logging all the parameters via the OBD into our computer, and then we'll come up with a tuning strategy to make it run perfectly and liberate all that extra power that Kawasaki have locked away from you. So, Kawasaki's touring missile, the Ninja H2 SX. What did we manage to get with this bike? The bikes are actually limited a little bit at the factory, which means there's lots and lots left to be got out of them. These bikes tend to make a little bit less power, even though Kawasaki claimed that they're the same power as the ZH2, which is the Euro 5 bike. They actually always dyno run a few brake horsepower less. This bike on the dyno made 176 brake horsepower at the back wheel, and after the remap we got it to 215, which is just a huge amount of power to be having at the back wheel. As far as the torque's concerned, we went up from 132 to 142 Newton meters. Where the stock bike makes torque and starts to peak at about 9,000 RPM, the modified valve now actually carries on making torque in a more linear manner, and the modified valve peaks at 9,830 RPM. As far as the bottom end is concerned, at 25% throttle, you can see here that we smoothed out the power delivery between 5,000 and 8,000 RPM. You now pretty much get a ruler straight linear line all the way up to the red line. We've actually had to add quite a lot of fuel in there. You can see from the fuel plots that above 5,000 RPM, we brought the air fuel ratio down to 13.2 to 1. This bike now is fully developed and available on our ECU flasher. It is a recent addition to our ECU flasher and it is now available. You no longer need to send your ECU to us or bring the bike to us. If you're not living local to us, we can supply one of these devices. With it, you take a read from your bike, send that file to us. One of our map writers will modify it for you, taking into account any modifications that you've made to the bike. We really hope you're enjoying what we bring into the channel. Please do hit the like and the subscribe and the bell icons, and it will keep you notified as soon as we bring any more Kawasaki content to the channel.